Tennessee Titans and the Houston Texans. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. The safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. First carry for Joe Mixon. Joe Mixon still going. And he is gone. 76 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Fake the handoff. Now Ward. This one finds lock it down the left side. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick first down.
Ready, set. Here we go.
They'll run it with Tony Pollard. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 9. Shotgun snap for Ward. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. That's good for a Titans first down. Up the middle, here comes Pollard. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the gun, here's Ward. That's complete to lock it outright. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Out of the gun, Ward. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Good hang time. The fair catch will be made back at their own 12.
Take over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Moving outside the pocket. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Jaden Higgins, the intended receiver. And it'll bring... On the option, they give it to Mixon. And he's going to have this one up near the 28. 15-yard pickup there. It's good for a Texans first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Complete to Tank Dell. A 5-yard gain brings up second down at the 34-yard line.
From the 34, here's second and 4.
Tony. Hey, uno more.
Now, Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. That's caught. And he will go all the way. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans. It's his third touchdown on the year. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and it's a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Jimmy DK now to return it. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On first down, it's Ward. Picked off by the all-pro corner, Derek Stingley. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
Look the hot. Got it.
On first down, it's Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up fourth down.
Kaimi Fairbairn on for the field goal. A 51-yard attempt.
Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans stake themselves to a 17-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. Now, first down throw for Ward. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Calvin Ridley was the intended receiver, and it'll bring up second down.
Protecting the ball anytime you throw the ball in the middle of the field is obviously critical, right? That's where tip passes, that's where all sorts of stuff happens when you put the ball in harm's way. But you also have to protect your receivers. There's a bit of a trust back and forth with the receiver saying, hey, I'm willing to go across the middle and compete for the ball. But now you're my eyes. You have to protect me and make sure that the local...
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Big Sheldon Rankin in for the sack. It is a loss of 8. And now it's third down. Throwing, Ward. Middle, and he's got Ridley. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They are going for it. It's Ward. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
So the message this coach is sending to his huddle is very clear. It's, hey guys, I got all the confidence in the world. We're going to be aggressive all day. We're not afraid to fail. We are going to try to score on every possession. And as a player, you can't help but love that.
Crowd to throw here on 1st and 10. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And he's in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Fairbairn to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans are able to extend out to a 24-0 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard run.
In motion, it's Jefferson. Is back. Caught. It's Chicago And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down. We are through one. It's the Texans who have the early lead. More from Houston coming up in a moment. Titans football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with 1st and 10. Ready, kick. Throwing is Ward. Headed left, buying time. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Sheldon Rankin. What a first month he is putting together. That's his 4th sack already. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. To throw is Ward. And that is incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Here we go. On the carry, this is Nick Chubb. And a nice run there. He'll get 8 to the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2.
Here we go.
On the zone read, they hand it to Chubb. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Mixon. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd down.
Throwing is Stroud. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Sebastian Joseph Day getting in there to bring him down. His 1st sack of the season.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Tony.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. 3rd and long.
White, Tony. Here we go. 118.
Here's Stroud. Rolling right. He's going to air this one out. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Formation for the Texans.
The Texans set to punt this one away. That's fielded at about the 18. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Back to throw is Ward. That caught Tony Pollard. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A pickup there of 19 yards. 1st down for Tennessee.
Let's go now.
Now it's Ward. He has Lockett over the middle. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A gain of 16 yards.
That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Come on.
Looking to throw, it's Ward.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Here's Ward. Short one there to Okonkwo. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
Running here, it's Pollard. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. The Titans will use the 1st of their timeouts. Clock is stopped at 26 seconds until the break. Here's a 2nd and 12. Shotgun snap for Ward. He's got it inside the 5. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their 2nd as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete. Chip Okonkwo was the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd and goal. From the gun, here's Ward. And he'll take it on in. Calvin Ridley. Touchdown, Titans.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the 1st half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point and go for 2.
The Titans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Throwing again is Ward. Flush to his right. Well, he needed to get rid of that one, but he holds on. He'll lose yardage. It'll be credited as a sack. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Ray going to return it. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Whoa. Here we go. Let's go. Hey, what up, Tony? Hey, Uno Mars. Bucky. Look at hot. Hey, south.
Stroud. Now he'll air one out. That is brought in. And he's going to take this one all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Houston.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Texans add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so that's whistled dead, and the ball gets placed at the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Come on.
Titans going to use the last of their timeouts here.
Ready? Tap the 60.
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. On the return, it's Tim DK. And he's stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Play action. Ward in trouble, and down he goes. Daniil Hunter. He gets in for an important one from a personal standpoint, as that is sack number 100 in what has certainly been a terrific career to this point. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, Ward. He's going to look deep here, looking for Lockett. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On play action, it's Ward. He's going to try it here again. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Kamari Lassiter. And a good return here as he is out of bounds up at the 45.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
18.
To the 20. And he will score. Takedown. Touchdown, Texas. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans will add one more onto their big lead.
Texans 38, Titans 6. Randy Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. Good instinctive running there. Spinning forward. Gain of about 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and
3. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 3. He'll look to throw. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Having Jimmy Ward, guy who can be utilized all over the secondary. Here he was the rusher and records the sack. It is 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw. There's Okonkwo open left side. And he'll be stopped short of the first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. They're going to go. It's Ward. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the 3rd quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue. And I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
2nd and 10. Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And he's going to be close to the first down. Out of bounds, just a little short. Need to pick it up on 3rd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll try and run it here, and it's Chubb. And he is going to have a Texans first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker and find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
On 18, what's that?
Here's Mixon. And this Defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back, and they get him down for no gain.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
18. That's it.
They'll go right back to Mixon. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
The truth is, Mike, they just aren't getting the push they need up front. This defense has been a motivated group these last couple plays, and now for the 2nd straight time, they failed to even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Fairbairn, after making the field goal, heads back out to kick this one away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Now, 1st down throw for Ward. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Azeez Al-Shire.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is, how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again?
There he goes, inside the 30. Guarani brings it to the red zone, taken down inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. 1st down for Houston.